This year's Sundance Red Carpets coverage is brought to you by Blake Christian, Certified Public Accountant. Get all your tax and financial needs met at hcvt.com or call 435-200-9262.
Hey guys, Conrad Jacobels here. I'm on the red carpet at Big Time Adolescence. It's a coming-of-age story. It's about maybe you have a misplaced friend, but honestly, it's a good relationship. Let's see who we can meet up with on the red carpet. Where did this story come from? Is it a personal experience you had, or is it just something you felt?
It's not like a direct, story that happened to me, but it's more of a, these characters were in my life, in many different ways growing up. I had two older brothers. They had a lot of friends around me. That relationship with like an older guy who's a bad influence was something that was also really fun and exciting, and you want to be around him, and then you kind of like outgrow him, was something that was like really personal to me, and that's where the story came from.
What drove you to this film, man?
So much. Well, actually, since at the very first audition, Thomas and I were both in the auditioning room. And like at first, I think neither one of us really heard back for a while, and then Thomas heard back that he got a different role. They wanted him for something else, and then that sort of motivated me, and I went back in. And Thomas and I have been friends for forever, so getting to work with him was fantastic. And meeting Jason, reading the script, knowing the people that were attached, just everything about the project screamed my name.
I mean, the script was great. It was two great characters. It was a world that we can all relate to when we're going through, when growing up, 15, 16 years old. We're always looking for an older brother figure, and no matter who that is, we love that person. We look up to that person, despite their flaws. And sometimes sometimes growing up is about learning that our heroes have flaws, and honoring them, but at the same time be able to move past them.
It's the same relationship that anybody has with their friends, where there's times when you're really tight, there's times where one kind of like is ahead of the other, and there's jealousy, and then there's times, vice versa. So no, I think it's a really honest, pure relationship. It's love. It's like real love.
He teaches me everything I know. He's the only person that treats me like a real human, and kind of makes me feel good about myself, because I was never the popular kid growing up in the movie. And then that sort of turns into me idolizing him and me wanting to be just like him. But, sometimes that's not always the best thing, because sometimes your idols aren't, angels. And it kind of goes in this weird spiraling direction where you don't know whether or not he's a good idol anymore. And it sort of leaves it up to my character to try and figure that out for himself.
Is there a message in the film that stood out to you?
Acceptance. I think probably acceptance of people needing to belong to something or a clique or just whatever. High school and the heartache that is high school, and I think just in general, I think we've all kind of been through what our young actor goes through, and just also looking up to someone that may not be the most incredible influence, a good influence, but at the end of the day, you learn from your mistakes.
Reading the script and then seeing a rough cut of it, I felt like I personally could relate to so many of the scenarios in the movie, and I feel like a lot of people can. I mean, everyone has a Zeke in their life. Everyone, knows a Mo or has been a Mo themselves. And it's sort of, grow up, make mistakes, learn from your mistakes. And don't be afraid to go and try things just because something bad might happen, because no matter what, you're going to learn from it.
Keep it tuned to Park City Television for more 2019 Sundance Film Festival coverage. That's going to do it for me, and I'll see you guys next time.